All right, fam. The long awaited, low cost, cheap Tesla is now here. So let's take a look at the inside. First of all, you noticed that Tesla has removed the full vegan leather seats and replaced it with this mix of the face being one material and the rest of the seats being the vegan leather. And when we look, you see that they don't have acoustic glass in here either. This is standard. An acoustic glass just gives you a nice, quiet, serene ride, and that was one of the major upgrades that they brought with the Highland upgrade over a year ago when they refreshed this Model 3. The wheel covers, they're okay. I mean, they're aero covers, so I didn't really find that any problem with that. But here is the material that I'm talking about. This is a play off of this material that's in the side doors that runs all throughout the cabin, front and back. And right here, the steering wheel, no longer do you have buttons for turn signals. They have replaced it with the stalk. Now, Tesla customers literally have been clamoring for this. Model Y and Model 3 owners did not like the upgrade without the stalk. So now, boom, it's back. And when we look back in the back, there's no screen back there. So you have no entertainment system back there for the kiddies. So this definitely is not a family ride. But the body itself, still the same. It's still that same Highland upgrade that they did, sleeker body. And look, the all glass top, it has been retained. So they didn't change this to metal. That was good. And unlike the Model 3, we won't be able to see that for a while yet, but unlike the Model 3 low-cost version, you can see through the glass roof of here. Look. Whereas in the Model 3, I've seen and I've read about it, and that's been covered with a kind of material. I don't know why that's a cost-cutting thing, but definitely on this one, they did not do that. And I think that makes this, the Model 3, a much better buy. Now take a look at this. When Model 3s first came out, and Model Ys for that matter, and all Teslas for that matter, panel gaps were a huge issue. But now the fit and finish on here, it's just remarkable. I love the paint job on it. I love the solid sound. I wish I could let you hear the actual sound, but there was too much ambient noise because this is Electrify Expo 2025 here in Nassau County, at the Nassau Coliseum, and I didn't want to get dinged for copyright infringement, so I had to do this voiceover. But tailgate still remains power, open and close the same way, and you can use the center screen to do that. Still ample space in the back. They didn't skimp on that, where I've seen pictures of the Model Y low cost, and the front is definitely smaller. And as far as dimensions goes, I didn't shrink the car in any way. I mean, here I am. I'm not the tallest in the world, but the passenger seat in front of me is all the way back, and I'm still able to fit in here comfortably. Well, good. And from the back, you can't see the difference between this and the model above that's all leather, vegan leather interior. The only thing that's missing, those ambient lights. And if you're coming from the first gen Model 3 and Model Y, you're not going to miss it. Now, I want you to see the frunk. I want to pop this open because, as I was telling you before, the frunk in the Model Y low-cost version is smaller. But here, it hasn't changed in dimension. And that is another good thing. So maybe this is the entry-level Tesla that you should be looking at, because it's got the same full-size frunk, it's got the all-glass interior, and it's got the stalk for the turn signal. So it's ticking all the right boxes for what people really had complained about or wanted to see. And now closing it, the first generation Model 3s and Model Ys, you have to use two hands to close the front, and it used to be a slight pain. Now, I want you to take a good look at this paint. This must be a new color for the low-cost variant, because even though it's black, it's a black metallic. It's not just a solid glossy black. And they removed the controls on the side of the seat. They still remain electric, but you have to go into the UI to go in there and adjust. And then once you activate it, you use your scroll wheel here, the right scroll wheel, and you just nudge it up and back and side to side, and that adjusts your seat cushion and backrest. So really, I think it's a more efficient way of adjusting your seats. And even though it was cost cutting, I like the fact that they remain electric and they didn't turn them into manual seats. Now take a look here. You see these 8 pillars? On the variant above this, these 8 pillars have speakers in them. And then right here behind me, this bar, there's a speaker there. And there's also a subwoofer in this. And this one has none of that, only 7 speakers. It has all the storage and everything like that, but I have to say, it's still a little disappointing with the 7 speakers. Sorry. And they did not remove the fold-down feature of the rear seats, but you have to do them manually, whereas in the variants above this and the Model Y, it's a power button that raises and lowers. I do like that they've kept a lot of the technical features of a Tesla. Voice command, which controls climate control, seat control, everything still included in the car. No tire pressure monitor though, but everything else, that's good. And it also comes with the phone key capability, where you just walk up to the car and it opens, and you can control the climate, dog mode, Sentry mode, all remotely. And the Model 3 standard comes FSD capable, which for an $8,000 upcharge or $99 a month, boom, you've got that. So the specs on this car are quite good. 321 mile range with a 5.8 0 to 60 top speed of around 125 miles. And all that. So the low cost affordable Tesla, $36,990, which is $5,500 less than the next model up, which is the rear wheel drive premium, and which is almost $13,000 less than what the average American pays for a car.